Hey guys, how's it going? This is going to be the video review for Transformers Platinum Edition Trypticon, which of course is just the reissue of G1 Trypticon. And obviously we have an extremely large box here. Absolutely, yeah, just really big. Anyway, you got some really cool artwork here on the front. You got a flap here that opens. Shows off the toy inside. Let me lift the camera. You actually can't see this. I'll just have to lift the camera. You actually can see you got a bio here about Trypticon. I like the way it looks there in the box. Transformers Generations. Man, this is tough to show off on camera because it's such a big box. On the side there, we just got the Decepticon logo. On the back, same old product shots. Another bit of a bio. Show some action of the toy there. Another logo. And that is pretty much going to be it for the packaging. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get this thing paused. We're going to get him open. And we'll come back and we'll see what he's like. Be right back, guys. Okay, guys. Here we have Trypticon out of his package and into his city mode. Now, I just want to apologize for the way I got to shoot this thing. My normal recording area is kind of out of commission right now due to, my whole room being in a state of flux right now. So I just had to put this bad boy on the floor to get them all in frame. And honestly, this is somewhat natural anyway, because back in the day, let's be honest, I would have been playing with this thing on the floor. If by some wild chance somebody actually gives this to a kid, unlikely, but, I guess stranger things have happened. I'm sure they're going to be playing with it on the floor too. So anyway, let's just go ahead and cover it. I mean, it looks pretty neat. It's got a good amount of features in this mode. One of my personal favorites is this little ramp here that you can press and launch the bot there. So that's always a nice touch right there. This thing is scaled, for mini bots. It'll also work with like Legends and stuff. Just for some size comparisons to get these out of the way. Here is a Voyager. Next to Trypticon, a large Voyager. And here we have Masterpiece Bumblebee, which of course is basically a small deluxe. So you can see how they stack up against Trypticon's city mode. And obviously they're a good amount smaller. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any C batteries, so I can't show off the motorized features on this, width of the figure, since I don't have any C-cell batteries sitting around. But he is motorized. If you hit the thing, basically these rotate. That doesn't sound so good doing it manually, but basically those radar dishes will rotate. And it's pretty loud. It's like, so yeah, it's definitely not a quiet motor if you do have the batteries. The reason I know this is I've seen other reviews of this figure, so that's pretty much what he does in this mode. It's a neat mode. It has a lot of value to it, I think. Even with bigger figures, they can kind of like hang out. I know these are Autobots, but it would work for Decepticons too. They can kind of hang out, use them as a headquarters or whatever, or mobile headquarters. So, good stuff. Let's go ahead and get these guys off of them. And what we'll do now is we'll just zoom in a little bit so you can get a really good look at the details of this guy in city mode. I mean, he looks pretty good. I'll just walk the camera over a little bit. Again, guys, I apologize for the shooting in this. It's just kind of necessitated by what I got going on right now. So, okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks really good in this mode, I think. Definitely real neat. I like it a lot. So, Next step is we got to get him to his battle station mode, which is, well, you know, let's be honest, it's not going to be that complicated. It is a G1 figure. None of them have very complicated transformations. So, let's get full. Oh, this little guy here, by the way, is called Full Tilt. So move him out of the way. You lift these pieces up. You take out the little supports that are underneath them. Take these rods off. Fold these in. Fold these down and around. Lift this up. Flip these guns down. Lower this. Lower these. These are supposed to come out for reasons. Don't know why. Anyway, they're supposed to come out, and you then replace the radar dishes with one of them is a gun and one are some missiles. And that is kind of his battle station mode, I suppose. And I like the way this looks as well. Oh, this is supposed to go down, I think. Yeah, that's supposed to go down. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I like the way this looks pretty well, too. You know, fairly neat. Obviously, it's a lot more compact than the city mode was, a lot less spread out. But it's still fairly large. Here's the mini bot scaling with it. Here's the Voyager. Kind of use this as an artillery platform or whatever. Small deluxe. You know. There you go. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up this mode. Just actually, guys, bear with me here. I'm gonna pause real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything, and then I'll be right back. Be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back, and now I think I can continue on with the rest of this awesome review. So anyway, that's pretty much it for his battle station mode. Let's go ahead and get this guy transformed into T-Rex mode, and it's not too complicated. Go ahead and get Full Tilt off of there. Flip those guns out. Remove those pieces. Remove this piece. Ah, get up there. Yeah, alright. Flip those around. Now all we gotta do, close the sides up. Pop these Pop those down. Lift him up. Angle the camera up so you can see a little bit better. Then you just rotate this around, push those in, rotate it down, and there we have Trypticon in his Dino mode. Let me go ahead and rejigger the camera just a bit here. Just move Trypticon back a bit so you can see what he looks like, how tall he is or whatever. Now, time for size comparisons. Large Voyager and small deluxe. There you go. Anyway, that is his size comparisons. Now, before we talk about his Dino mode, let's talk about his little buddy Full Tilt here. Let's angle the camera down. There's Full Tilt. He rolls great. Transformation, of course, is incredibly simple for Full Tilt. Watch and be amazed. Doink. Ta-da! He's in robot mode. And the only other thing is gun. Remove it. There are holes on the sides of his arms. And just stick the gun in there. And then he's armed. Armed to the teeth. He's got a whopping 2 points of articulation. His arms that for some reason have been upgraded to ratchet joints. Whatever, he's not well detailed. But who cares? He's an accessory, not really the main attraction. So let's go ahead and put him back into vehicular mode. And let's arm him up with that gun. Because he'll come into play in just a minute here. So roll him over there. Now we got a whole bunch of leftover parts from the base modes and all that. So, whatever are we going to do with all these spare parts? Well, unfortunately, the roads can't do nothing with them. So, they go off to the side. The support pieces, we can do nothing with them. So they go off to the side. Noticing a trend? I am. Now, these purple pieces, I think they probably, let's see how right I am about this. Oh, look at that. They form up into... This guy's name apparently is, from what I understand, his name is Brunt. Whatever. You know, into this tank that looks like something out of Command & Conquer Red Alert or something. So, that's appreciated. Let's see if these weapons mount to this tank. Okay. Oh no, we got a giant cat. Who's attacking? Ah! Trypticon can't defeat the cat. The cat is kind of ignoring us. That's alright though. The dangers. The dangers are filming on the floor. Kitty attacks. Well, these weapons don't attach to Brunt, it doesn't look like, because there's some holes there. Looks like they could go in. No dice. So, these parts all extra. And that's really my only real complaint about this figure. Is there's a whole lot of leftover parts, which is probably why there's so many of these vintage ones that are not complete. And even as an adult collector, it's a bit irritating because I really don't have any good place to put these parts when he's not in, you know, one of his base mode. There's just no good spot for those things to go. So what I'm going to end up doing probably is just, honestly, I'm going to chuck them in the box and, you know... They will probably stay so they don't get lost. Anyway, that's enough of that. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll show off the Trypticon Trinity here. And I gotta say, I think that looks pretty darn cool. So let's go ahead and move the tank out of the way. And of course, to complete Trypticon's look, you can attach full tilt to his chest. Oh. As his gun falls off. You try not to make that happen. I guess I have to decide whether I'm going to put that gun in the box or not. We'll see how many fall off incidents we have with that gun. But anyway, that just completes Trypticon's look right there. And let me just... Oh, sorry guys, going a little crazy on the camera there. Let's go ahead and... You know... Get this guy armed in this mode. Right now, he don't have no weapons deployed, but that's very easily changeable. He's got in his head a gun. Deployed. And of course, he can deploy his gun / missiles, whatever you want to think of these things as. And now, he's packing some firepower. It's one big Godzilla. Anyway, like I said, unfortunately I don't have any C batteries to show off this guy's walking abilities, but he does walk. Basically, if I did have some batteries, it would just... He walks very slowly. And if you guys watch some other reviews for this guy, you'll see what I mean. Now, as far as articulation in this mode, this is a G1 toy, so it's not going to be much. He does have full head rotation all the way around. I have to adjust those, but it can do a 360 around. His head can go up and down some, and his jaw can open. So we got some articulation there. Now I got my dog barking upstairs. Got to pause because it'll just keep going. Alright guys, now that my dog's temper tantrum is over, we can continue on. Anyway, he is pretty darn cool in this mode too. So let me just go ahead and lift up the camera again just so you can get a real good view of what this guy looks like. Exceedingly cool, I think. This is a huge thing for me. I never had Trypticon as a kid. So basically, and he was definitely one of the figures that I always wanted to have, you know, since I've been collecting. So I'm very happy to have this figure now. Since I never had it as a kid and I got it now, hugely, hugely happy to have him. You know, and I can't wait for the Generations Trypticon that's coming out. That's going to be absolutely... If they update Trypticon the way they did Metroplex, I really can't wait to see what they come up with. Just hoping they give him better leg joints than they gave poor Metroplex. Anyway, oh yeah, I forgot one piece of articulation. His claws here, his bottom claws there on his arms can open and close. So, anyway, I'll see if I can simulate his walk. No, I can't really simulate his walking without really fiddling with him. But, you know, he walks... And I mean, his legs lift up pretty far, and he kind of lurches forward, and it's really loud and slow. And I'm really regret that I don't have C batteries right now to shoot this. But them's the breaks. Anyway, so basically, I guess the final question is this worth spending the current, at least the time of this recording, $100 roughly asking price on Amazon for this guy? If you are a G1 collector and you do not have him, absolutely it is worth the $100. I have no problems recommending this to G1 collectors at the $100 price point. If you are not a G1 collector, is it worth the $100? Then it becomes a little bit more murky. You know, he is large and he is kind of cool, but honestly, and I'm just going to be real here, and this is going to sound like heresy to some Transformers fans, but newer toys definitely are superior to these old G1 figures in most ways. Better articulation, better sculpts generally, yada yada yada. If you're not a hardcore G1 fan like myself, you can probably give it a pass. Now, if you like the way it looks and you think it's cool, get it. And that's basically it. But yeah, I mean, yes, I will recommend it to G1 fans. Do I recommend it universally? That's really up to individual preferences. So anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap this whole thing up. If you did like what you see, as always, please, thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Okay, guys, I couldn't resist. I had to get some C batteries to demonstrate this. Anyway, here goes nothing. Yes! Walk! He will get you. Very slowly, he will get you. But no, check it out. One of the really cool things about him is he can actually... I'm going to zoom in here so you can see this. You can actually walk down little mini stairs. Look at that. He does not fall. That's awesome. And he's just a oh. Okay. I love it. Bah. Bah. And now, be terrified as he slowly walks at the camera. I'll move the camera close to him because he walks pretty slow. Yes, Trypticon is coming to get you. Alright guys, anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, I know I showed him walking down some steps. He can't walk up steps, and, well, you'll see why. Let's turn him on. He doesn't really walk up so well. So we'll try to have him walk up there. We can get one leg up there. Okay. But he inevitably, you know, he can't really keep his footing. He slips down. This might work if it was a, you know, carpeted material or whatever, but all I had to make these mini steps for him with these smooth shelves. So, anyway, you can see, again, a little bit of the mess of this room. So, anyway, that's it. Just to prevent people from asking, hey, can he walk up stuff too? Yeah, possibly, if it's something that he can grip, but he has a lot easier time walking down than walking up. Anyway, that's it. See you guys.